They'll call us a racing sport. They'll call us an e-sport. We like to define ourselves as something different, which is a robotic sport. DRL fits in kind of a weird place in the culture of sports today. Ultimately, our sport involves robots, in our case drones, out on the field of play being remotely controlled by humans. And we think that's a new genre of sport. If you come to a DRL race, it is like something out of a science fiction movie. We have these quadcopter drones that are brightly lit with LEDs. These drones go up to 90 miles an hour, 0 to 80 in less than a second. They fly right around the audience. This isn't like going to a football game or a baseball game. It's something different. You're talking about flying robots, three-dimensional courses, lots of crashing. And so it's important to us that we deliver a very unique fan experience, but one that is professional. We design and build all of the drones used in DRL right here in Manhattan. We have a whole floor dedicated to design and manufacturing of our fleet of racecraft.
We're the very first people who get to develop these solutions. And everything that we work on and develop is to better articulate our sport and allow it to be seen by millions.
Everything we wanted to accomplish, we found you couldn't go out and source the technology. And one of the things we focus on is how do you build a perfect racing drone? It's more than just speed and performance. It's obviously critical, but it's things like durability in crashes, field repairability. We need to be able to turn around a drone that's crashed quickly to be ready to race again. The drone that we raced this season is called the Racer 4. It's our 4th generation racing drone.
The Racer 4 is 100% DRL IP. It's everything down to the circuit boards, through the radios, through all the software. It's a high-speed rig. It goes from 0 to 80 miles an hour in under a second. They can change position in the blink of an eye.
They have a little camera on the front that broadcasts a video feed back to a pair of goggles that the pilot's wearing. So when you see the pilots racing with those goggles on, what they're seeing is a view off the front of the drone. One of the challenges with that, though, is you're talking about a drone that's flying at 80 plus miles an hour through the hallways of an NFL stadium. You have to get that video feed back to those pilots instantaneously. If there's any delay at all, the drone's gonna hit a wall before they even see it in the goggles.
You know, the most exciting thing to us is the fact that none of this has been done before.
There are about 1 million things I'd never thought of before I actually plunged into trying to build drone races at DRL. Things like, how do you build a three-dimensional course? How do you communicate a three-dimensional course to an audience? And one of the things we do, we call our events levels, and we give them themes because we are like a real-life video game.
It's a really fun process. We just kind of get to let our imaginations run wild.
And we want to evoke for people a sense of wonder and excitement. So, we'll have events like LA Apocalypse.
We were in this mall and it had stairwells falling down and a train car that looks like it's been blasted open. So we're always coming up with ways to challenge the pilots to see what they can do.
They are the best drone pilots in the world. That comes from years of dedication and practice and effort.
My first drone race was literally out in the middle of a grass field. Now I'm racing in big stadiums. Grinding for this was it was a lot of time. It was a lot of time every day. I had no idea that I was going to be a drone racer. I had no idea that I was going to take this path and really just go for it. But once it was kind of in front of me and I saw that it was a path that was available, I went for it and I put in the work and I'm here now and I'm not going to stop anytime.
In drone racing, you have to make instinctive decisions. You have to be able to take what is 1 second of time and make it feel like 30 seconds of time.
If someone doesn't think that it's a sport, I don't know. Get up on that stage yourself. Race a drone against one of us and see if your heart rate is not elevated to a point where you need to have a break afterwards.
But I never saw myself being in a sport and being one of the best at it. So here I am, an athlete, and I have the potential to be the best. I don't want to be second, I don't want to be third. I want to be the Michael Jordan of drone racing. I want to be the Muhammad Ali of drone racing.
So Vanover, I'm going to start off by talking very good about him. We all love him. He's a really good kid. He's very fast. He's a great pilot. However, the kid has a big mouth. He thinks he's the Conor McGregor of drone racing. And the thing is like, he'll do like the little Conor walk and stuff. He's got these little skinny arms, like these little skinny twig arms.
It's pretty true.
10 pounds on a good day.
On a good day.
I can't wait to just stomp him on TV in front of everyone. It's gonna be great.
Oh man, except that won't happen. All right, that's great. That was great. Can I get a copy of that? I just love that. That was. That's a good one.
From the earliest days, people have labeled DRL the sport of the future. We actually like to think of ourselves as a sport from the future. We want to be representative of where sports is going. Walk that blurry line between the digital and the real. So we announce our season every year. We try to bring it to major cities. Come to our website, look up your local listing, and you'll find some place broadcasting DRL in your market.